Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing yet another summer vlog, and this time we're going to be headed to a cherry picking farm, and then from there onwards we're going to go on to a butterfly conservatory, I believe that's how you say it, and then we're also going to take a visit to the Niagara region because we're going to be in there. But before we get started, we're going to take a quick stop at Tim Hortons and get our drinks on. So we just arrived at the cherry picking farm, and this is down in Niagara, so it's pretty far, but we just arrived and it's pretty crowded, so we're gonna go in, walk in to get the tickets. Currently we just got our baskets and tickets, so now we're going to be navigating throughout the farm just to try out some different cherries because there are 13 different varieties, and then we're going to be picking out the flavors that we like the most. Also, the guide did tell us that there is another section, so there are tractors that come, and it's like a pretty big land. So we're gonna be like walking our way through and then going on the tractor. If I'm gonna be brutally honest, all these cherries were really ripe, and most of them were already ready for being picked out. So we did pick a bunch already, but we also had to like save our bucket so we could get some more cherries in the other sections because there are different flavors. So this is how our bucket looks like currently. So we're still pretty close to the entrance of the ticket way, so I believe everyone already picked out these cherries, or either they haven't bloomed yet, but it was like really rare to find cherries in this area. But there were still some, and they were pretty good and ripe. Right now I did just pick a few cherries off the tree, and this is how much I filled in the mini basket. It's getting pretty full. Right now we're on the tractor and we're heading to the next section of the cherry picking farm. Currently I'm still on the tractor and it's like really bumpy, and I'm not sure how people bring their cherries back without it spilling because like everyone overfilled their buckets, so I'm not sure how their cherries are actually sitting in their little bucket. While on the tractor, we saw another tractor. So as I did mention earlier that this farm is pretty huge, this is what I mean. Like it literally crosses the rail track and there's more. Not to mention, this farm does sell other fruits, but the area that we were going through is just all cherries. So apparently we're really close to the area we're going to be dropped off at. Right when I came off, I stumbled upon this view, and look at the cherries, they're really different. Currently we're still near the entrance, which is why all the like cherries are mainly picked off already, but we are going to be headed more towards the middle or like the backish end of the cherry farm picking area, so we could get more cherries and more riper ones with different flavors. So we're near the middle right now, and we found a lot of cherries, and they're really good too. Like they're really sweet and like a bit of tangy and sour. So this is how much cherries we picked out, like roughly like I want to say like 2 hours in, and it's not that much. Towards the center of the farm, I did notice that there are more cherries, and they're in bunches rather than like 2 to 3 groups, so I'm really grateful that we did go into the middle. So currently we're still cherry picking, and it's not that hot. It is if you're in the sun, but if you're in the shade it's not that bad because it's kind of windy as well. We're still collecting cherries, and it is a bit of an adventure to find the right flavor that you like, so we're still on the hunt to figure out which ones we want. I want to say this took roughly like 4 to 4.5 hours just to pick out all these cherries, and it's a lot. So now we're on the tractor that's headed back toward the entrance area to check out our bags and also our baskets. And the ride that we're on right now, the tractors are like about 6 to like 7 minutes each, so it was a pretty long ride, and it was pretty fun too because it was a bumpy and like exciting ride. Okay, so I realized I didn't pick off from where I wanted to show the scanning of our bags and all that, but we did get our baskets and we did get our fruit, and so now we're headed to the butterfly conservatory. Right now we're like halfway there, but look at this bridge. It's like really high, and there's like houses like really close to it too. Currently we're on Tim Hortons number 2 because we can't do a day without Tim Hortons. So currently we're not that close to the area yet, but like look at this view. Like look at all the greenery. It's just so beautiful to absorb in. Currently, we're getting closer to the butterfly conservatory, but we did stumble across this dam, and I'm guessing this is between USA and Canada because this is the border, since USA is like the next exit from this one. So I'm assuming that is a dam for like electricity and stuff like that. Currently, we just arrived at the butterfly conservatory and we're gonna head in. So quick update, since we arrived, we did get our tickets. And look at this mini falls, like there's a butterfly in there flying. Okay, so we just entered the butterfly conservatory and there are a lot of butterflies and it's kind of scary. It's really cool to like learn about the butterflies because they do eat from like the flowers in the area that the caretakers provide, and also from fruit, which I think is really interesting. So far I have learned a lot about the butterflies and that there are over like a few species. I'm not sure how many, but there are a lot of species of butterflies in this area, and that they're all harmless, so they're pretty friendly and chill. This butterfly is so pretty. I'm not sure if it's called the monarch butterfly or a different type, but it's really pretty. This blue butterfly is also really pretty. I feel like going under this is just gonna cause a lot of phobia because like you're going under these butterflies and there's a lot of them, so. Alright, so I did forget to like record me like leaving the butterfly conservatory, but we did find a garden close by, so we decided to see what it is because it said rose garden and we're just curious about the roses. This garden is really peaceful with the birds chirping and like being in nature, but as well as it's pretty informative as well because there are little like boards hanging around like certain plants, like describing what the plants are and like where they are from and like all that kind of information. I think that's really unique. this silver tree kind of situation right here. It's really attention seeking, but I'm not sure what it is or if it's real or not. Alright, so currently we're actually heading toward the Niagara region to see the falls between the US and Canada border, but like I'm really sorry that I haven't been giving really good updates because it's been a while and we already left the butterfly conservatory and the garden, so now we're heading to the waterfalls. So currently we're on the Canada side of the border, but like what you guys are seeing right now is the US area and like all their buildings. So the falls is actually called Niagara Falls, iconic because like the region is called Niagara, but it's a really interesting and like fascinating tourist attraction that everyone practically goes to. Currently we're really close to the falls by car because we're not going to be getting out today, but we are closer to the falls where like all the precipitation and clouds and vaporization happens, and so we're going to be witnessing that. So currently we're just roaming around past the falls to see what else is beyond this area because we haven't necessarily explored the falls despite always coming here like every year, so we're gonna explore a bit. Okay, so we were able to learn that there is like the whole like upper level before the falls actually happens, which is actually pretty unique, and I haven't been this close, so it's kind of scary as well if you have phobia. There's also really cool architecture. I believe this is all like blocked in though, so you're not able to go in because it's probably old. Once again, there's more architecture, but it's all blocked out. I wish they could kind of restore it because it would be unique to go in, but I understand the safety hazards. Currently we're at some place, but I'm not sure where. But I'm not sure if this is a border or not, but it looks really cool. This is another cool building I saw. I'm not really sure what it is for or like if there's a purpose for it, but it looks really unique as well. Currently the sun is setting, so it's gonna be like night soon, but we are headed home right now and we're like halfway there, but we do need to get dinner, so we're gonna find a stop in between. Guys, this lake is pretty cool and it's really big. This view is absolutely stunning, like I kid you not. Alright guys, so we're currently gonna head to McDonald's for dinner, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and until next time, bye guys!